Hi, welcome to Working with Jay Morse Design. In this video, I just want to show you some basic tools that can help you and me get a sense of your style, some things that you're reacting to. It's really helpful in the concept phase, and I think it's actually a very helpful and informative step for you to take to start seeing what you're reacting to. Design language can be very subjective. Aesthetics can be very objective. So it can really help to put some visuals to what the words and feelings and emotions that you want the room to have, some pieces and styles that may be resonating with you. So Pinterest and Houzz are great platforms to start that process. And I just want to go through some very basic steps where we can share this information, but also where you can get started. So starting with my Pinterest board, you can set up an account pretty easily. I'm not going to step you through that, but hopefully it's pretty easy. It's been a while since I set mine up. If you don't have one already, it's free, easy. You can set up these boards. So you can see on my account, I have a lot of boards. And what you can also see is some of these boards are shared with my clients, and they become places where we can just start the exchange of some visual cues. On my Ivy platform that I've already sent you a video for, you'll see where those real things start becoming priced and realized in the room board and in proposals. But this is a great kickoff platform where I can get a sense of your style. And you can start learning to define it if you're sort of struggling. So what you want to do is create a room board. You might say something like Maya's room, create, and you can just get started. Pinterest is really great in, maybe she says, I love pink fluffy unicorns. I'm not trying to be sexist, but let's just see what comes up. And you can just start tagging away. And honestly, even if it's photos, black and white photos, artwork, a rug, just, maybe it's this and it's just, oh my God, I love how organized this feels. I love the colors. You can write comments directly here that can be really helpful. You'd be like, Maya hates pink, but I love the feel of this. Being as specific as possible will make sure I don't go down any wrong paths and misunderstand what you're trying to say in the images. Maybe in this image, you're just saying, I love this ottoman. So let's try to be as specific as we can. And really the exercise here is to use this as a jumping off point. We won't be using this throughout the project unless you really find something and it's just an easy way to tag it and you want to let me know that you found the chair that we've been struggling with locating. Maybe it's this one. So you go in, you can save it directly here, and this just ends up being a really great place where we can have, these inspirational images shared in one location. And then when you go to invite me or vice versa, you can come up here and collect it, and we'll share this room board. Similarly, Houzz, they do something called idea boards. So you'll go in, you'll create an idea board. Once you set up an account, you can go here, your idea books. So similarly, Houzz has a platform that you can create and share what they call idea books. So once you've set up an account, if you don't already, you'll go to idea book. You'll create something like 6th Street kitchen ideas. You will share it with me. I'm just going to send it to myself. And now we're linked. here, I guess this is important. I would say for our purposes, we should both be able to edit this. And you'll send this. Okay. So the next thing after you create an idea board is to attach images and products. So this is limited to Houzz images. The difference, I think, between Pinterest and Houzz, just for general understanding, is Houzz really has a lot of project images that you can source, and you can get pretty specific on here. So like blue kitchens, and you can go through here and you'll see images, and once you find something you love, you click the save. It goes to your whatever board or image board you've created that you want to put it in. And again, similar to Pinterest, be as specific as possible. Love the color and the butcher board pullout. And now I know what you want to share with me is those two elements. And I won't think that you're trying to create a coffee hutch, a wine storage, although who doesn't want that? And so now you've created a really specific way to communicate with me. Love how this little pantry works. Maybe it's this hardware, it looks great. You know, as you react to things, start thinking about what you're really specifically enjoying about this. When you send an image like this, I see a lot here. There's the patterned floor, there's the brass lights, there's really cool storage ideas, there's the contrasting black tiles, there's the farmhouse sink. And as you start this exercise, you're going to be able to start figuring out your own language and hone in on your ability to communicate some of these things for yourself, but for me, to make sure that we're on the same page. All right, I think that the Pinterest and Houzz are two really great ways to get some research imagery going for the concept design phase. And I encourage you to do that sooner on a project than later. But like I said, don't limit yourself. Don't just try to zone in on exactly the parameters of what you have. This can be a really loose exercise. If you love black and white photography, there might be something, the mood that you're reacting to, the sense of balance, the color contrast. There might be a lot in this image that we can tease out and put into the concept of your project. You'd be surprised how creative we can get. All right, thanks.